One thing you cannot take away from a Nigerian is a dogged and resilient spirit. In whatever situation, an average Nigerian will likely survive and thrive.
Yes, indeed. And I make bold to say that Nigerians are the most hardworking people on the continent because we do the most. We put in the extras and we go all out. And why won't we anyways when we've got strength in our numbers? And that is the outlook on the program today. We're showcasing and applauding the ingenuity of Nigerians. This is our Nigeria. My name is Ijeoma Okoronko.
And I am Nasiru. Umar. You want to stick around for this one. One thing you should know about Nigerians is that we love cars, especially since cars are more of necessity than luxury. There are probably as many cars as there are people in Nigeria.
However, like all machines, your vehicles are bound to malfunction every once in a while. But there are people who have dedicated themselves to ensure that your cars serve you optimally. Now let's enjoy this feature on a popular mechanic village in Nigeria's capital city.
In any city planning, there are provisions for basic social amenities such as recreational centers, motor parks, markets, mechanic garage, and so on. Abuja is not left behind because there is a temporary provision for local automobile specialists referred to as Apo Mechanic Village, among other social amenities.
Apo Trace Association started from Gariki Village, where we stay for many years. And from there, government said they don't want us there. They want to provide a permanent site, which they provide for us in Nepa Junction, where they call Nepa Junction. Now, after the demolition, they are the one that asked us to come over here and stay in buffer zone till when they find any other place.
With its vicinity spanning over 3 square kilometers, Apo Auto Mechanic Village attracts people from different places who come for businesses.
Some of the people that are doing business, some people live at Suleja, some live at Mina, some live at Sigwagwarada, some live at Nyanya, Maraba, those areas. Some also live in the estate within the town.
Except for those living in super axis of the FCT, there is no part of the capital city that can compete favorably with the Apo Auto Mechanic Village in terms of sourcing genuine spare parts for any type of model of vehicles. Over time, the village has carved a niche for itself as a mechanic delight, as auto mechanic and artisans throng the place daily from different parts of Abuja in search of qualitative vehicle spare parts.
Almost nearby states, Nasarawa, from Lokoja, from Mena, Suleja area, many of them came here to buy their parts because you will see the importers around this area, so they will get those things they need cheaper.
Apo Mechanic Village is indeed a village for mechanic and spare parts. The old shipping containers, which the village is built with, houses every conceivable and imaginable car and mechanic part that could be possibly needed. This range from original to refurbished auto parts, popularly known as Belgian parts. There are equally several experts that specialize in fixing faulty vehicles. This village ensures strict adherence to specialization. There are indeed competent auto mechanics in Apo village. This range from those who specialize in repairing Mercedes, Volkswagen, Peugeot, Honda, Toyota, and any other car brand and series. In fact, there is a saying that any car that defies repair at Apo Mechanic Village is the product for the archives.
I specialize on Mercedes-Benz, cars and Jeeps. If you bring Mercedes, if the engine is condemned, we can arrange it very fine. Any part of the body will get problem, we can do it for you perfectly. The car will serve and normal for you. Once it's Mercedes, I'll make it everything perfect. It's a promise for the owner. Everything will be okay, and the man will go with a good happiness.
I live in Apo resettlement here. I came to Apo Mechanic Village to fix my car. The difference between Apo Mechanic Village and the other mechanics out there is that you can get the parts that you're looking for here, already available. You can just get them and fix it in your car, and you go from here. The mechanics are readily available for you. From my experience with them, they seem to have a lot of experience, being that they are used to the job. They are dealing on the spare parts, and some of them have been well trained by engineers that have maybe probably, been advanced in these specific areas.
This village is also where cars are crashed and butchered for spare parts. Apo Mechanic Village is lined with names and speciality. For example, Mercedes line specializes on Mercedes cars and spare parts. The village begins with what is known as Tire Plaza, where you can get any kind of tire and wheel except those for aeroplanes. The village is an example of everything under one roof, as auto problems from welding, panel beating, alignment and wheel balancing are readily addressed. Apart from bustling activities of auto mechanics, the village is also a center for skills acquisition for young boys who want to acquire mechanical skills, electrical engineering skills, vulcanizing, battery charging, and lots more. The security of the area is guaranteed, as traders have put in place measures to ensure safety of the village.
We have about 18 units, and every unit have their own security. That make it easy for us. In Tire Plaza now we have our own security, likewise other units, so it make it easy to us to control. If it's the central body are doing those things, it will have been very hard for us to control.
Apo Mechanic Village is the last resort to fix any broken down vehicle.
Hello, Ola, are you there?
Nasiru, we're on.
Sorry, I'll get back to you.
With the advent of mobile phone technology, one can actually stay connected and coordinate one's activities from anywhere in the world. I mean, like Nasiru did.
You can say that again. Just as we saw at the mechanic village, there are people who devote their time in fixing these devices that they do not manufacture. Jacqueline tells us more.
Communication is one area where modern technology is most important. Long ago, communication was via the post office, but the internet through the mobile phones and computers have made long distance almost transparent and easier, allowing users to correspond with people on the other side of the planet instantly. In Abuja, in order to meet with the growing trend and love for technology, a place has been made available for prospective customers who want to acquire mobile phones, computers, accessories, and people who want to fix their damaged or faulty gadgets. GSM Village, which is the home of mobile phones and computers gadgets, is located in Zone 3 Neighborhood Central Business District area of Abuja. The importance of mobile phones cannot be overemphasized, as we use it every day for calls, text messages, and even currently, mobile phones are used for banking and internet shopping, making the world a global village. GSM Village houses a market for sellers of different types and brands of phones, computers, and other gadgets. There are also computer engineers, software handlers who repair and service different types of mobile phones, computers, and other gadgets.
It depends on how people's phone gets spoiled, but I believe people's phone, I don't say it spoils at all time anyway, but people come almost every time to fix their phone. Because whenever one has any issue concerning phone, he comes here. So we fix phone almost every time. People do come because phone is one of the last thing that economy of the country can affect, because you can even starve yourself to fix your phone in order to make call.
The residents of Abuja visit the place to fix damaged phones, install mobile applications, upgrade softwares, and install exciting features on their phones.
I think he fixed my phone. I knew him when he was a youth copper doing this job. So if I'm not satisfied, I won't be coming here.
Visitors to Abuja will also find GSM Village useful. A visit to this market reveals a beehive of commercial activities, which include buying and selling of other things like clothing, bicycles, as well as food and drinks. There's also spacious car park where customers park while conducting business. The place enjoys security.
If you, as our member, is buying anything, is either the person will issue you a receipt, he will give you the receipt of the phone. If the person is not having receipt, because not everybody that keeps receipts. If you don't have the receipt, you don't have the pack, then what you do, there's a form we'll have. We'll provide you with a form, you will fill your form, you will fill the form with a valid ID. If you fill the form with a valid ID, then with your numbers and everything, they will buy the phone from you. Come to GSM Village, do business with GSM Village. If you have an issue, we'll have a union that can sort you out. If you are coming to sell, we'll have measures that we'll put in place so that even if you're coming to sell, you give us the information we need, so that even if there's any issue at all, we can call on that person so that the person will come and clear whatever challenges we are having. I just want to assure everybody that GSM Village is safe for you to come and do your business.
The market accommodates a lot of entrepreneurs who come to display their talents, and also those who go to acquire skills instead of waiting for white-collar jobs.
This place is my survival ground. With this place, I've been into this business for like 10 years. And with this small little thing I do, I train myself in a small program which I obtain some degree in my school.
Are you new in Abuja, or you're looking for a place to get a phone or computer, or you want to fix your phone or computer? GSM Village is the place to be. I'm here with my colleague, Emeka.
GSM Village is the place you need to be. If you don't know where to buy a phone, come to GSM Village and you get a good phone for yourself.
A program that showcases Nigeria in all its entirety, and of course what makes us tick as Nigerians.
Maitama and Asokoro are in phase 1 area of Abuja city planning, which is divided into 10 districts.
On the left-hand side of our driving is Asokoro district, while the right-hand side is the Maitama district.
The Abuja Airport Road is located about 40 kilometers from the city center.
You need to stay with us to find out more. My name is Ijeoma Okoronko, and of course my co-host is right here.
Yes. My name is Nasiru. Umar. You are welcome. One of the basic needs of a man is shelter. With shelter comes furnishings, especially wood furnishings, because your beds, chairs, tables, and virtually every important item in your house is made of wood.
And you know, here in Nigeria, local manufacturers of wooden furniture are giving the foreign counterparts a run for their money, especially because we have this raw material available in abundance. Now, their creativity and finesse is mind-blowing, as Tobe takes us through a booming furniture market in Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. One major place to buy furniture in Abuja is Kugbo Furniture Market. Located along Nyanya Kefi Expressway, Kugbo Furniture Market is home to lots of beautiful furniture showrooms and other household decors. Until recently, there was a ban on importation of furniture and other sundry commodities in Nigeria. This was because the government was bent on protecting local manufacturers and industries.
You see, these are the buttons in the finishing chairs. So this one is locally made here in Nigeria, yes. We coupled it here in Nigeria. It just we go smith, we do it our own way.
With the numerous calls for diversification of the economy, the furniture manufacturers have answered and believe they are capable of contributing to the nation's GDP if given the necessary support and assistance by the federal government.
My conversation now, government will hear me, we need the help from government. Those machines, if you go to this market down now, you will see China people. They came with so many machines. They are doing it here to suppress us because we don't have money to get that machine. So we are pleading, begging for government to come for assistance. We need those machines. We can make it. You can see all these ones. We made them here.
This Kugbo is known for furniture making. This is where the furniture makers are, or furniture manufacturers, if I may put it that way. This is where basically all of us is, because we are all carpenters, but it was baptized as a furniture making. As long as Abuja is concerned, furniture market in Kugbo has been there for, I think, almost 2 decades now.
A visit to Kugbo Furniture Market got me amazed, and I now have a rethink about the use of imported furniture.
We use the natural wood, the wood that comes the way God created it. But the foreign beds, the foreign goods, we are made with sawdust. If any of them happen to fall from your hand and hit on the ground, it will break and into pieces.
Our locally wood here is far better than their own there, because they use particle boards and we use raw wood. You can use our chair or our bed for more than 5, 6 years, 7 years. And maybe if you want to change the material of your chair, you bring it back to us again, we refurbish it, change the material and put another new material on top. It's going to be, the wood will be strong wood. But them there, particle board, once something like water touch the particle board, is gone. It doesn't have second-handed value.
Creativity at its peak is always on display, and the furniture here could speak for themselves. Although imported furniture and other furniture accessories have flooded the Nigerian market, the furniture makers remain undeterred as they exhibit expertise at work, and the finished product can compete favorably anywhere. The use of locally sourced wood and other locally produced furniture accessories from start to finish is one vital way of contributing to the propagation of the use of made-in-Nigerian products and the generation of employment and income in Nigeria. Besides, the wood dealers see the importation of wood as not only expensive but also capable of reducing their profit.
If I don't pay a ship fee, I don't pay air flight fee, it means that the money that other people use to go travel to import, that becomes my profit. Apart from that, it gives our people employment. It gives employment to the youth. The youth, maybe somebody, if we go further, you see people carrying the wood, you see people offloading the wood, you see drivers doing their own job, you see those in the machinists trying to beautify the wood, you see those other ones putting it together. That gives employment to the youth. So for me, it's more profitable, not only me, but our country, Nigeria.
They believe that the local woods are better, cheaper, more durable, thus can stand the test of time.
This is a black afara. It's well known even in Western world.
How durable is it?
No, it's durable. It can last. Even a white man knows it.
What kind of furniture can you use to make?
It can be used for panel door, for frame, it can be used for flush doors, and bed, anything, and roofing. Look at this one. That's been here for years, like 5-10 years. So a lot has happened to it. So as a matter of fact, we advise Nigerians to use Nigerian made.
The success story of Kogbo Furniture Market would better be enhanced with more regular power supply, which they believe is in sight. In keeping hope alive, the furniture makers are confident that as long as there's need for shelter, someone will certainly at one time or the other do a piece of furniture, and so he will remain in business.
And that's how much we have for you on the program today.
And of course, we'll be back again, same time next week.